Hey everyone, Deadpine here. Welcome back to Hardcore Tarkov, episode 89 here. As promised, we're hopping on the streets and let's make some money. All right, and we're in. All right, what do we got here? We got Sewer River, Damage House, Klimov Street. We're by Crash Site, I'm pretty sure, is this spawn. Which is a little scary. Just because we're in the corner, basically. That would have gotten us there on that, too. Again, one of our goals really is just to survive here. We're not really trying to loot the world or do anything too crazy. I think I'm gonna go loot this little building to my left. It's very small, but it has stuff in it, and it'll give the raid time to settle. I should have brought a lot of money with me for the BTR, I guess. And before 3 Bitcoins, yeah, right? Let's imagine. I don't know where to look on this map for Bitcoins though. I don't need LedXs or defibs. In fact, I have an extra LedX right now. I mean, we're gonna loot Pyro. I'm just not going for anything specific. I'm going with the idea that you can spit and you hit good loot in this map anywhere. Have this key. No idea if there's any good. Is this any good, chat? Just crafted fuel with that. That was our blue fuel, by the way. I crafted that. Always love GP coins. Oh, jeez. I'm finally at Crisis. Completed that one in one go. Okay, so boss is up. Or there's just a random scav on it. Loose loot, dead scav, and a sports bag. Okay. Few duffels. Okay. Is that the one in the maybe that's the one in the new boss area? Ah, yes. That is very good for gold spawns. That is very good for gold spawns. Yeah. Okay, so the hard part here is getting out of this corner. But if we can manage that... I'll be pretty happy. Yeah, the building is very school-esque. I'm gonna skip all that loot today. There's good loot behind me there, but not my intention. Especially when it sounds like boss is up. car is up. We might just take it out. Fairly certain we have enough experience. Because again, our goal is, at the end of the day here, is just enough survives to complete this weekly. Is the car just, like, never up? Feels like it's never up. Everybody waits in there, I guess. Holy crap, dude. Scared the shit out of me. Like, you saw me jump there. Holy crap. I guess I gotta be careful about that building. I don't know. That's new, right? That building's, I think, fairly new. So I guess people are just looting it. Scared the bejesus out of me. All right. Well, so far, so good. All right. Let's do that. Let's do... That's all I really have there. Weird. This, now that those will fit. Then the question is... You know what, though? We have this guy. Let's use this guy. I want to use, like, kind of junkier stuff. I'm just, you know, not really feeling the... Let's use all the good things, you know? All right, let's do that. Let's do that. So I have noticed, I'm not sure if anybody else, I said this in the duos earlier, how... It feels like the recoil's worse than it used to be. Like, I think they tweaked the recoil a little bit. It was a little bit too flat for their taste or something like that. And they definitely... It feels like they made it worse. I just don't quite know how. A lot of this, we just don't have that, yeah. Load a few BPs into that one. Not really worried about it. I do need green flares later. Yeah, there's a task to take that extract out. Yeah, and I only have yellow flares as purchasable. Alright, that'll do. Just my grenade case. I did move that around a little bit. We do have this. So next time we die, maybe I'll hop into a do a naked factory run. Just for that. Alright, yeah, we're going to try it again. There's a chance that I get beaten down too much here. Because streets is... I've never liked streets. It's just... that happens a lot where I'm just like running by and I just get shot from out of nowhere. And I'm just like, I don't... What's the point? You know? Let's imagine how I think most people feel about like woods and shoreline. But there I have some guesses as to where I'm getting shot from, I guess. But I don't know. There's just something about streets that it just doesn't vibe with me. But I'm determined to learn. I'm determined to learn. It's a good map. It's got a lot of stuff. We're going to keep going nighttime just for the less player scavs and just mobility purposes. So, right. All right. Attempt 2. Damaged house, crash site. I don't know where I am. I know where I am now. Okay. Then damaged house, crash site. Should have... Is this near the new... Kind of near the new school building? I think. I think this is the way you go. Yes. We kind of want to go this way. Because I'd prefer not to be... That's a mannequin, right? Pretty sure that's a mannequin. We want to be not on the boss side. Second AFAC we found there. My goodness. Yes. There's loot up here. It's not great loot, but there's loot up here. Okay. And YouTube, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys being here. Oh, that's actually super big. Super big. That's actually relevant. Need that for Living High is Not a Crime and or Hall of Fame 2. This just overlooks the courtyard. Got it. Okay. But yeah, that's not a bad idea, folks. Maybe I will try the double lights and see, like, maybe like try one purple, one and two, because I use 3 lights per rack or per shelf right now. So I think I could probably do that. Is this open? Sure does. This feels like a Concordia light to me, where it's just like not as good of a loot, but nobody's here. I don't think I need relays. Man, I've been finding a lot more lenses lately, too. I really want to hit filing cabinets on this map because the, I feel like green batteries spawn in the filing cabinets in this map more often than other maps. Okay, that's money. It's very possible, yeah. Yeah. Well, they're not UV, they're just... I guess they're kind of UV. I'm not really sure what the right term for them are. Maybe UV is correct, I don't know. I don't think they're ultraviolet, they're just in the blue and red spectrum. But yeah, no, I'll have to test it. I'll have to test it. It's not a bad idea. And that's only when we play non-Tarkov games anyway, you know? Which we might be coming to sooner. Rather than later, but we'll see. Because I'm not really quite in the mood for any Minecraft yet, but I don't know. Maybe this is the year I say F it, where we try variety, you know? Censored. Good thing it's censored. Definitely gotten some kills from this area. People heading over to boss. Because I think this is... Yeah, so that's boss. We need to go this way. And then down. Or like this is... So I look at streets as... If you're looking all the way at the bottom, which is car extract. And then we're in the north left-hand corner if you're at the car extract. So we need to go that way. Bottom. Or we need to go out and left here. Alright, cool. It's really just the player scabs. I do wonder... if we should sort of our tasks. Are you lootable? No. Feels like you should be lootable. Does that feel like a bug to anybody else, chat? Does that feel like this is potentially where computers could spawn, or have these always been like this? But I do wonder if we should just, like, rush to where we need to leave. They've always been like that? Okay. Have that. I think it sells pretty well, though. Bunch of weird ones throughout the map. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. Because at least when you're near extract, you can... you know, make a run. I feel like I had a task for this, and I just don't remember what it was. Money on the floor there? Maybe it's later on that we have this task. Yeah, we have to finish that one first. That's probably what it is. I'm also just kind of curious about this building and what it's got available to us. Like, there's one with a picture of this kind of ATM here, so I don't know. Taurus Zars, thank you so much for sharing that Prime. Really, really appreciate that. That's a big deal. Thank you so much. Let's get some love in the chat, please, for a brand new member of the sub club. Hell yeah. Also, 61 on the day. Love the YouTube videos. Keep up the good work. Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, on my weekend, I 60 up to episode 62 is locked and loaded. So you're good to go up to 62. But okay, there's actually a lot of shooting in there, so maybe we are going. It's a sniper scav. Maybe we are going through this way. But I'm really happy you're enjoying the YouTube videos. That's a big deal to me. I'm quite pleased with how much growth has happened over there this wipe. From awesome folks like yourself watching. Hell yeah. Noodles. Guess we'll grab those. We also need these diaries. That foregrip is very good. It's just hard to kit out in hardcore. one's locked. That's cheating. Good. Also pretty good. Less good. It's the one you can get out the other side from the back here, I thought, right? Here's this door. Yeah. Measuring tape. More filing cabinets, which is really what we want as well. Hoping we can get a couple, like, armory keys and such. I think we have a couple good ones, but... green battery would be great. I do think we actually need screws now. Sells well enough. These two combined to Peacekeeper are really good. Should probably be grabbing those batteries. Because as much as I want... money right now, Mows and barters are actually much higher priority. So, we'll see. That's not bad. Oh, that's the wrong one. I was hitting 0, not O. Classic. This is the You've Got Mail place. I just... last time we were here, it didn't spawn, it felt like. Also pretty sure that door spawn's closed. Say it's in all those. I don't remember what it looks like either, which is the problem. Oh, look, more fleece. That's a window. It's covered in snow, chat. I can't tell because it's covered in snow. Pretty sure this is the right way, though. Okay, this is one of the things I need to mark. Wrong. Got it. Suddenly the lights are on? What the hell was that? That's so weird. Oh, does bottom right of the screen give chords? Gotcha. Now we're going the right way this way. Let me see. I want to see those. Oh, yeah. Huh. So it does. That's so much better. That's so much better than relying on, like, seeing whether it's... Yeah. Good to know. I used to be able to read a compass fairly well in Scouts. But I never, it's been a while. It's been a while. I have to brush off my memory on it, you know? It's been a hot minute. I don't know why I never noticed that before. Yes, no problem. Thank you. My brain's not working very well today, chat. I'm not going to lie to you. There's a bunch of filing cabinets in here, and we are actually close to extract, which is nice. This has been looted. Okay. That actually just tells me it's time to leave. We could go check for car. But once again, I think it's just time to leave. BTR's here. That's okay, though. Let's just take our win. You know, that's our goal is here is to survive, not to mess around. Oh, we're out, thank God. Oh, he actually threw a grenade at me. Timing. Talk about timing, dude. Holy smokes. Chat, now you get to know just how close the tip grenade sound is to an actual grenade. Because that was a legitimate grenade that landed at my feet. Now you know why I feel the way I do when you guys do that. Holy crap. You guys got that one for free. Free grenade sounds to make me panic. GG though. Good raid. There's no way to convey in a thumbnail just how close we were to death there. There really isn't. But holy crap, that was wild. That was actually wild. Do I have a rat poison already? I don't know if I do. I do think here. All right, hear me out. So I think I am going to sell these 2 stream items just so I can get the junk box here. I think that's actually going to be kind of important. We have a pair, but we're going to need one for that. Those are good for Alcans. This will be hopefully good money. But yeah, the sooner we can get to another junk box, the better. That's good money. Again, it's a streamer item, but those are really not that hard to find at all. Save you for later. Definitely need those. Definitely need that. Always need those. AP rounds there are good. We'll keep a grenade. Return the favor, maybe. We'll do that. We'll save this. Okay, let's get that sold. No. The wild part to me is there's just no scav. Like, the fact that there's no scavs to me is kind of crazy. You know? Okay, we got the money spent now. That's good. That's really good. Oh, yeah, we got a key. What do we get? We got construction site bunkhouse key. Okay. Probably over by collapse crane somewhere. All right, let's rinse and repeat. I think maybe during this I'll look up somewhere. So I probably walked by some of my tasks. I might pull up. Oh, we gotta find an alkali too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that would actually be huge to get done because then we could get back onto shoreline. Yeah. Okay. VPX. We're 10 kills away for Shooterborn. That's pretty cool. A lot of these are Lighthouse. Yeah, maybe I can look up like The Door. That sort of thing. So I'm gonna pull up a few tasks as well. While I'm loading in here, YouTube. Oh, this is the Wi-Fi. Sorry, this is the bloody camera Wi-Fi thing. Got it. That one's rough. That one's rough. Yeah. Yes. Scavs. This registered mail thing. We were in the building, but I just didn't find it. But I also don't know all the spots to look, so I don't know. Huh. But yeah. Anyway, we're gonna do that again. We're gonna do that again. And we're stuck in the nighttime here. We could bring in NVGs. How many NVGs do we have? No, I think we'll be okay. It's usually well lit enough in the buildings, and we have a flashlight for inside the buildings. So I'll see how I'm ready. All right, here we go. Let's do it. This is... Where is this? That's the mall. Alright, so we need to be going this way for... basically the same thing. Oh, I don't know where Expo checkpoint is, though. Where's the Expo Hall exit? Expo checkpoint. Oh, that's the one over by Crash Site, right? Oh, is Expo northwest corner of the map, left of the red sculpture? Is that what it is? Because that would actually be huge, because then we could just avoid the bottom half of the map. I'd actually be totally down for that. I think you're right on that, actually. Yeah. So it's over there. No, I think you're right. That's why it's like going off all weird in my head. And it's because we spawned over on this side, I guess. Oh, well, there's shots over there. This is Klimov right here. No. Klimov is that way. This is... No, this is Klimov. This is Klimov. Just see if there's any sniper scavs up on... the mall. Yeah, no, that's definitely where we want to be at. We could craft some more fleece that we don't really need. I guess we could craft it to craft some bandages. Can't really afford the space on that, but that's okay. There is a task over here, I think. Most people don't loot in here because the loot kind of sucks. Or so I've been told. I think it sucks compared to the rest of Streets loot. It's probably fine for hardcore. But there's definitely a few tasks over here. Don't know if they're coming up or not. I don't even know where they would be coming up. I mean, there's no way they didn't hear me. This is where not having contacts gives me such a disadvantage. I think they got to come through that, right? Where's it right there? Okay, that's actually good for us. Even if I can't get out right here, I can, a little mini safe. It's adorable. I could jump out a window. Maybe they're boss hunting. I'm also pretty sure there's some stairs over here. Yeah. Yeah, I think they're boss hunting. Which is A-okay by me. I guess if boss isn't up, they might be checking in the school building though. After this. Someone with all the good ammo in it. I am going to skip that for now, though. Oh, no, they went out Klimoff. Okay, cool. Deal. Not saying there's not anybody over here, but... definitely good to know. Okay. Is there any locked doors over here? In this corner of the map, chat? Does anybody know? Let's... And like of keys that I should be keeping an eye out for, you know? Pretty sure there are, but I don't know where. Gotcha. Wheatley. Cheers. Meeting room and armory. Okay. Let me see if I have those. I don't think that's it. Like, I don't think that's armory. Oh, isn't this one really good? I think that one's really good. Aspect building. Negotiation that and that are definitely not here. Nor is that. But I suppose this one may be over here. I don't know where aspect is. I don't know where that one is. Ministry of Interior sounds like it's over by the apartment area. So we're looking for a vector barrel. I'm not really sure what size vector barrel, but we're looking for a vector barrel. Okay, so the elevator's in this building here, right? Swear, if you give me an elite grip now, I'm gonna flip it. Do it, game. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure this is... It might even be this elevator, is it? No. Another chlorine. I don't... We do have 8 chlorines for a key that I don't have. Sorry, not... Sorry, oh, the Expo Center. Expo Center's... Sorry. Expo checkpoint's outside. Right. Yeah. I'm thinking of something else. Thinking of I think it's a scav extract, actually. Yeah. I do want to still loot a little bit more. I know we're close-ish to our extract. From here, I got to go due south, I think. And then it's over on the right. Is this windowed? Yeah. Trying to learn streets too. I've totally ignored it previously. Yeah. Again, I got a basic understanding of it. I really do. I just don't have, like, a really good understanding of it, you know? So I think Expo Checkpoint's right here, right? It's this. I wanted to go loot a bunch of filing cabinets. Where were those? We hit a bunch of filing cabinets previous. I think it's here. Maybe it's this building. I think right here to my left is a bunch of filing cabinets, and that would be excellent to hit on our way out. I could be wrong, though, based on how I was trying to get out previously. No, this is... this. There are definitely some over here, though. Always take 882. Sure. Pretty solid, I guess we're always just checking in these open crates now, because random guns can spawn in them, I guess. Hell yeah. It's pretty cool. Alright, I can't be bothered. Let's just get our survive. Again, our survives are important. Survives are really important. Oh, no, it was this building. It was upstairs at this building. Sorry. This is where we were. Yeah, this is where we spawned last time. Okay, see, this is your brain. This is how my brain makes connections. Just by randomness. It's also a... I guess there's no filing cabinets here, but... There is a safe. And there is loot here. I don't think a lot of people do. Although I feel like this has been looted. Or at least checked. Is that a lootable Tarkola? No. It's pretty sparse loot-wise. I mean, there is the safe, which is nice. That a lot of people don't loot because, they don't realize you can close it and then loot it. I do actually need car manuals. Okay. Yeah, that's worth getting out with. So we'll just fill up as much as we can and then leave. Yep, sells. Doesn't really sell all that well, but it's fine. Would love a green battery. Or power banks. Okay, game. All right. Okay. Picking up what you're putting down. I would love $1 million sent to my front door in person right now. No, I tried, chat. Streamer hacks again. Yeah. I mean, if you keep calling your shots, eventually you're going to call one correctly. You know? Eventually you're going to get there. And now we get lost in here. Look, I know you're partially joking, but please don't believe that. That utter nonsense. Okay. Yeah, that lake name is wild. I wonder where they get their names from. Isn't this me? Or is it the one up there? It's the one up there. Sorry. Further up the road. Yeah. It's the end of this road. End of this road. There's like a little med station-y thing there. Yeah. Getting good brain connections going. Isn't there a bunch of dead scavs in this building here too? Yeah. Which dead scavs can kind of have like just quite legitimately anything and everything on them. So that's nice. I guess there's only 2. Just a white flare. I guess the real question is there any filing cabinets around here on our way out? These are the kind of loot spots that I like. The really, really off the beaten path. Nobody ever checks them for good reason because they're terrible. But you can randomly spike a good thing every once in a while. I don't know. Something pleases me about that. What's that in there? Take some PSO rounds, sure. All right, GG. I mean, maybe not the most exciting raid, but hopefully these raids will be that we're doing here. YouTube will help you if you're new to Streets, maybe make some connections yourself. Because I'm kind of exploring it with no knowledge. Like I'm not like saying I know exactly where I am. I need to do the thing. Like I have to go back and forth a couple times. So hopefully that helps you guys kind of make connections in your brain as well. You know. And like I don't know where the good loot is. We're just trying it out. So, +1 Street Survive. 16 more to go. All right, I put the keys away so I can think without having to worry about it. Can I just barter for this now? I cannot. Okay. Good talk. Green battery. Fantastic. One step closer. This is actually gets us one step closer to library, which is also good. O-scope for the item case. Actually, how close are we to that? I mean, I know it's always sold out, but... I actually have this item case barter as well, which is kind of wild. I mean, I have no piles of meds. Got it. This is what I was getting the chlorine for. I don't know what key that is. Off the top of my head. I mean, we could go for a second key tool. I don't think I want to, though. I did do a pistol case barter. That's the reason we have no meds, is because we're actually pretty close to 6 more piles of meds, and I can barter for that, and then I can trade 5 pistol cases and 5 of our fuels for for a weapons case, which is really good. Like, really good. So, yeah. So for now, we'll just overload on... I mean, we're going to go for that second junk box, or that junk box for sure. But for now, we'll just overload on stuff that's like fine, not great. This does a voodoo. Yeah, it's level 4 though. But worth. The voodoo is super good. Yeah, PSO, not great, but better than nothing. So we'll take that. Those both barter well. What do you barter for? I don't think you barter for much. Some NVGs. I guess you barter for that Glock, huh? Which is another Osprey. But we have plenty of them, so I'm not going to worry about it. And you did something. It's like a... Yeah, not that. Just 2 of those for that. Meh. Sell it. All right, we have 2 RGNs, which is good. Hopefully we can get Grenadier done with those. Those are both fine. That goes up top. That goes up top. That goes up top. Okay, these are all fine. There. I think we're going to sell that. We can keep... it's literally like 18... 6 extra spaces. You know what, though? I'm going to keep it with me in case we find a better armor, because then I can have a rig to swap to. That's actually smart. Sold the hideout. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got PP rounds. Okay, so we need 1 more green battery or 3 more power banks. It's not the end of the world. I might just keep crafting these guys. It's probably a bit overkill, but I've grown accustomed to using slugs. And red gunpowder is one we have a lot of. Also gets rid of our 7mm. Reduces it, so I'll take that. Okay, what do we got here? Got 4 of these guys, which do technically trade for armor. Yeah, let's make some more Akamaris, though. They are the ones that barter. We don't have it quite yet, but this is a really good barter. The Fleer is going to be needed. This is going to be needed. Like it has a lot of good barters, for sure. Which is why I'm not using the filter in this guy at the moment. I think we were like out of everything med station wise. Yeah, I need bandages. Oh, you know what we can get though, which will be great for our piles of meds. I can craft the thing of fleece, and then we can craft the fleece into bandages, and then the bandages can be crafted in there, because we don't need it for level 2, right? No. So we just need ES lamps, screws, ceiling foam. Oh, I do need to keep Apox room. Okay. Good to know. What very short library now? 1 slim diary. Jeez, what is this? Pestly stream? My goodness. That's all he was short for the library as well yesterday. Okay. All right. Yeah, still selling all that. Definitely not selling that. Definitely not selling those. That goes in there. Okay. And then we'll just do this. And I'm perfectly happy to get rid of this serve kit. You know, I'm not worrying about that too much. We'll just do that. All right. Good, good, good. I guess we'll get these sold real quick first. Wait, why is that? Oh, it's outlined in green because it's in what I'm selling or what I was buying from. That's interesting. You know what? We'll save the mag. Why not? Just in case we use it for later. It's not like it takes so much room. All right, again, rinse and repeat. Alrighty, here we go. Let's keep the pace going here. And by the pace, I mean avoiding all the fights as best as we possibly can. See, now we know where we are. Look at this. This is literally the house we looted. Damaged house, crash site. Okay, so we got to go bottom left. Bottom left or bottom right. But, like, yeah. I mean, hollow points, funny enough, are actually not terrible in this caliber anymore. Pacifist loot goblin run. That's what I'm going for, yeah. Like, light loot goblin, but also light learning the map, you know? Making connections. Looking for green batteries, honestly. And alkali. Something in there. Wrong hollow points. Actually, I think US might be the better one. Because these probably have 0 pen, while the Ultra, whatever, Sonic ones have less than that. Oh, we can use those on our next run. Try to remember where all the filing cabinets were that we looted, you know? Yeah, you know I'm never going to find another green battery ever, right? Okay, so chat, for context, for those who don't know Streets very well, again, don't blame you. This map's hard. Careful. Right over there is the red dome-like structure thing. Okay. Those grenades, that's boss area probably going off. Yeah, so, for context. And this was the extract that I just took out last raid. The Expo checkpoint. I do remember the season where the green batteries were the hold-up, yeah. I forget why. They definitely didn't spawn in filing cabinets at that stage or something like that. There was some reason that they were really rare spawns. Unless you're talking about this season, which it has been the case for this season as well. But that's just been... I think we've died a lot with them in our inventory. Like, I've definitely remembered at least 3 specific times we died with them in our inventory on customs. definitely good. Put you back on 6. I know this place is not very good, but now that we found a few decent things here, like, we kind of just know. We know it's not horrendous for loot, you know? It's not great. It's not great at all. But it's, like, perfect for what we're trying to do. It's out of the way, has a lot of cover. It has some good loot. Like, there's a safe, there's a jacket, there's... You know, even these guys are really good. Well, I guess if you could loot it. But... I don't think I looted this closet prior. That's good to know. That blue tape could be alkali. Slow walking because I thought I might have heard something. But I think it was those shots. Or the precursor to those shots. Wrong type diary. I will need one of those eggs for... Living high is not a crime, so we should save that one. Ooh, power bank, let's go. Oh no, I thought that was a power... I got excited, I thought that was a power bank. Dang it. Classic me. It's good money. Oh, that might be boss, right? That might be the new boss in the new school area. I'm trying to think, orient myself. Maybe that was more this way. Can you get out of this? You can. That's good to know. Okay, here are my filing cabinets. Here are some of the millions of filing cabinets on this map, rather. It's ES bulbs I need, not those ones. Yes. Yes, this is the beige computer area. If anything, those sell pretty well. I don't know if Concordia 63 sells well. We already have it. I don't know if I need metal parts. I feel like I do, but I also feel like I don't. Lame. And there's 5 alone in this building, which is kind of absurd. It sells well, at least. Klimov. I guess that's just a bunch of bandages, right? That's where I'm worried about from right now with this looting. I probably should grab those Apollos, actually. Ooh, well, let's go. Looked like a shoreline key. I think we're good on these. Really don't need these. I really miss the days when those traded so well. You should still take them. They're, you know, if you use dollars at all in your main account, they're so good. Like, they can fit in a docs case. Like, they're still very good and legit. They're just not as good as in hardcore anymore. So, but that's how it goes. It's weird. They don't open, but you can just run right in. They can't be that busted. Remember when the 226 was a holdup? Hey! Okay, I can appreciate that one. Not this guy. I actually need that. Hell yeah, red token. Good to have you in the mood. Okay, so in this place alone, there's 7 filing cabinets. Sorry, 8 filing cabinets. Gunsmiths are needed for Kappa, yeah. Yeah. They're going to be rough. There's the 226 is definitely one of the rough ones. But the PKP is going to be rough. So, like, when we kill Kabam, we're going to just have to hope that it's, like, the proper one. Have that already, but it might be worth a lot. We need a vector barrel. I don't know what size barrel, but we do need a vector barrel. Well, what are the chances I put that away in the one that has that? Tarkov being funny today. Specifically the 6-inch one, yeah. But yeah, I have the grip, I have the adapter. Yeah. The HP rounds do craft, but I'm not worried about that. Hey, K-Man, how are you? Really great to see you. Lost power for a bit, so I decided to get a few minutes shut-eye. Oh, nice. That was 6 hours ago. Oh, no. Well, I guess you needed some sleep, huh? My goodness. Haven't been able to sleep much at nights. I'm sorry to hear that. That really sucks. There was a battery in this one. Oh, do you get the last 3 simultaneously then? Gunsmith 25 should be the only ones that's actually required, right? And you have to do all the previous ones to actually get it going. Right. Maybe they just haven't added it in yet, you know? It's always possible. This might be something I have to mark for Peacekeeper. Sure is. Also, we always hear way more action on the left side now. It's just wild to me. I know there's still people on the right-hand side here. That's kind of nuts to me. I should probably try to get delicious sausage done as well. Oh, lovely. I don't know where this guy is. Oh, jeez. Don't get stuck. Yep. Try not to black out a leg here. Oh, it's blacked out now? Dude. Not cool. Oh, that's super lame. Alright, I'm gonna go for a tactical. Not sure how aggressive this guy is. Did a black eye red zone in the corner? Bummer. That's not Klimov. That's a red flare. Oh. There. No desire to fight this man. Maybe they need, nighttime kills? I don't know. This is gonna be ripe with player scavs, though. When you get a single 5.7 mag back from insurance, yeah. That building's good. Crash cream was one of our things, right? Come on. Show me the thing. No. Stem shells and crash site. Okay, never mind then. I'm pretty sure I've been in this bar hop, but I actually don't know. I have not. Lag much? Holy smokes. Somebody yelled. It wasn't at me. Wait, why am I blurring out? Pain, maybe? Okay, so this is where I'm maybe a little bit lost. Never mind, we're good. Okay, barbershop, got it. Is how you get to the crash site from there. Oh, I guess you could go through that thing too. Okay, barbershop and that. I'm not dead? Question mark. That guy sucks at shooting. Maybe that was the same guy that shot at me before. I genuinely don't know, but we're out. GG. Goodbye. I don't want to fight you. Take your overly aggressive ass over to arena, please. Thank you. What the heck, dude? I am kind of curious what he shot me in the leg with. Oh, it doesn't tell me because I healed it.
So,
damn.
A live pine?
A live pine! We did it! Tigara, thank you for sharing your prime. That's such a big deal. Thank you so much. We're 2 subs away from double our daily goal, which is massive. And the prime subs do so well there. So, hey, we survived. I'll take that. 1 more for the weekly. We love to see it. All right, cool. No, that was really good. I mean, so the funny thing about Streets is we've killed 1 scav in 3 raids. That's kind of nuts. Like, that's actually kind of wild to me that we've killed only one scav in that many raids. Like, yeesh, it's bad. That is bad. All right, good. I think we need this. If anything, we need it for Kappa. So, get rid of all you. Definitely keeping that. Definitely keeping this. Definitely keeping that. I know I could put it in the med cases, but like I said, we're just saving for second junk box here. I really gotta start not spending my scavs on cases until we get this thing done. Like, we would have had this by now if I hadn't ran scav cases all weekend. But here's the thing: if I hadn't ran scav cases all weekend, I wouldn't have got the gunsmith part. So I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I mean, yeah. Oh, we did get a key. What do we get? Oh. Pinewood Hotel Room 215. This is a task, no? I'm fairly certain this is a task. And it might have some loose loot. Neat. I didn't know the Pinewood Hotel rooms looked like that, so I don't think I'll keep this Shimag on. Let's get rid of this junk, though. Okay, I mean, these are both 20k each, so they're worth their price. You know, they're worth their slot. Do not sell that. These are great. Okay, 145. Very good. We don't need dollars spent on Peacekeeper anymore, so That all goes there. Beautiful. Quest room, 1 plastic suitcase, loose loot, provisions, energy elements, flammable materials. Yeah, it's probably not great, but it's fine. You know, not great, but fine. Let's keep these on us. Okay. And we're heading back in, I think. Always plenty of stuff there. So, it was the Pinewood 215 key. Was the unidentified. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's. Oh, we're almost getting to daytime now. Hop into raid. All right, we're in. Okay. Recognize the spawn. Don't recognize. All right, this is the one that's right across from Comfort. Got it. So we want to be not here. Yeah, we wanted to be not here at all. Oh no, sorry. This is not the one across from Comfort. This is the one. Right. I mean, kind of across from Comfort, but not really. Ooh. Does anybody know how much rubles that takes to transport? I should have brought more in with me. More in this thing. We could also chill out here and see if Courtyard's open and or the taxi's here. And just get enough XP to get out. That's not a bad idea either. Courtyard is open. It's a restaurant. There's this building up here that we keep seeming to have a lot of fights in. If we can loot this quick and then leave. I mean, we have guaranteed courtyard, so that's fine. And if courtyard isn't here. Yes. I need +4 on those, I think. It sells well, so we're going to grab it. This might be just to grab everything and leave raid. Even if we just sell it for minimal rubles. I might have a key for this. This building here. I think it's this one. Battery spawn there. Oh, is that a green battery? Oh, it's a green battery, chat. Alright, I do want to check this key. Alright, we have our green battery. So much junk in here. Need that. Need that. Maybe I don't have this. I thought this was for this, but maybe I was wrong. Stop that. Can we not, Nyla? This is not really a good time. So the risky play is go to check to see if car is up. Which would finish a task. The get the hell out play is go to courtyard, but there were shots over there, so I don't know. I think we check for the car. It's here. We just hope for the best. $40 seconds is a long time. Yeah, once we get Epsilon, I might start keeping like a large amount of cash on me for streets. Like I might do like a docs case for streets instead of a key tool. What the hell was that? No thank you? Question mark? Huge win. Huge win. Doesn't even matter if some of those things aren't found in raid if we get a run through here, but we shouldn't get a run through. That's a task. That was 2 CPU fans. That's our last green battery. Big win. And hopefully I survive. Hopefully I survive. But if it's not, it's not. But we should have gotten enough XP there. Oh, yeah. More than enough. Big, big win. Oh, baby. You'll love to see that. All right, that was an amazing raid. That was really an amazing raid. Now, I think we're going to be short capacitors. Let me load the hideout real quick. Okay, I think we're going to be short the capacitors here for this. Yeah. So what I could do... Oh, did I run out of fuel? I did run out of fuel in there. Okay. How much fuel? We do have a lot of fuel. That's really good. That's really, really good. What I could do is... And I think I may do this if I don't have the capacitors by the end of my stream today, is I may do this craft. I know it's a little bit... I did take out an extra PSU. I am going to need more PSUs. It's kind of annoying because capacitors are relatively easy to find, but I think I might end up doing that just because. But yeah, no, definitely really good stuff there. And then let's favorite that. Let's make some bandages here so we can start crafting meds. Okay, so I think we're as good as we're gonna be here. All right, good. Just want to get all that checked out. And what is it? We got to be getting. Let's go put our stuff away because we got to be getting closer to that. But yeah, that's a huge win. I mean, even the CPU fans for Bitcoin is a huge win as well. So, and we made some decent money here because these all sell pretty darn well. Definitely got to keep that. I don't think we need to keep nails for anything, right? What do you do? Sick case and an Alton. Yep. We did need one more of those for Hall of Fame, but I think we're good on those now. Could barter for some contacts. Keep those for now. Definitely need more cords. Definitely selling. Definitely keeping. Definitely keeping. In fact, we could even probably trade for this. Yeah. That'll save us a little bit of room there. Just a touch. How are we doing on here? Oops. One and 3 away. That's actually not too bad. How are we doing on these guys? We have this, and then some. So we could probably do that times 2. So what we could do is we could keep doing what we're doing, but bring in a Balti. I just don't want to get distracted by being like, oh, there's a spawn over there or whatever, you know? I kind of don't want to do that. I kind of want to just keep the rhythm we got going here for our survives. And maybe if we die, then we'll kit up with one of those. But for now, we'll keep these as is. Yeah. Nice. Plus another 40k. Very nice. Kind of curious how much this is worth without that. I mean, yeah, it's worth... I think it's worth sacrificing a little bit of... I guess it's not even really sacrificing room there. Fair. Okay, and then we have you. Dangerous Road, complete. Very nice. Maybe there's a timer on that one. Oh, maybe it's Colleagues Part 2. Colleagues Part 2 does unlock a lot of stuff. So, oh no, actually, no, it's this one. Got it. Okay, and I know where that one is. Or I'll recognize it when we see it. Got it. Yeah. That's in the scary area. God, we're 1 kill away from so many things. You know what? Let's turn that in. I don't think regulated materials is required for Kappa, but it's fine to turn in. Yeah. Should restart that always. Even if I'm not even working on it actively, we should just always restart it. Shala, Lighthouse. We have to do Psycho Sniper at some point, so I'm not terribly worried about Tarkov Shooter. Okay, so Goshen Store in Concordia. Got it. Okay, so I did miss. We were actually right next to that, and I missed it. But that, to be fair, we were running away from somebody doing that. So, all right, cool. That was a really good. Episode. YouTube, Twitch chat, don't go anywhere. But YouTube, that is going to do it for this episode. Trying to think what else what do we have here? Just survives. Getting these things down would be really good, for sure. Getting that done would be bad. Getting that done would be bad. Getting that done wouldn't be bad. Like, these are all kind of like intermediate. I mean, not the door, but these are kind of all intermediate things. I really wouldn't say no to getting on a map that has actual scavs for getting our Yushunkas. You know? I mean, scavs can spawn here, but it's just like... It feels like they're so hard to get. It really does. Like, so hard to get, you know? Hunter, yeah, I could go hunt Sturman. Yeah, like one Yushunka, we could potentially finish that, you know? Still got to find this alkali. All right, we'll probably just rinse and repeat here. I think I'm gonna go until we lose this kit. Basically, is how I'm seeing these streets raids here. We might as well get a big dent in our weekly. I have all week to work on this, so we're not gonna work on it exclusively until we're kind of short on them. But we'll keep working on getting keys. We'll keep working on getting out of here. We don't need to prioritize the car anymore, which is interesting. I do wonder if we should bring in enough for the BTR, though. It is, Simon. Part of it's on me. Like, I did waste a few kits, you know. Part of that's on me. Okay, definitely want more Propital in there. I think not. I think... Nah, because I could just put the splints up here and we could put... I want to be able to loot a little bit. You know? But like being able to transfer stuff out in the BTR, have the BTR kind of carpool us around is not the worst idea. At all. And I do think once we get our Epsilon, we are going to be, you know, start bringing in a docks case for our streets keys. just to be able to bring a large amount of money in, which will be cool. All right, yeah, YouTube, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for subbing to the channel. Thanks for subbing to the Twitch channel. That's the best way to support monetarily right now. Just watching does help, of course, but I'm experimenting with taking out mid-rolls for the later half of this season when it's just, you know, the super loyal folks watching, or the folks who are really into the series watching, or have time to watch, because, you know, it is a long series. These are long episodes. But, yeah, definitely share your Prime if you got it. That really does help out. And this is just an experiment. This may change in the future, but I do think logically it makes sense. Having the first 25 episodes be full ads, and then the rest of the series just be, you know, not full ads. We'll see how it goes, though. You know, we'll see what kind of viewage we get and what percentages stick around longer because of it, that sort of thing. That's why I'm going to have to do a deep dive on the math on that compared to last season. So hopefully that helps. Hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves. And seriously, thanks for just tuning in so much. We'll catch you next episode.